Please. I need my glasses. I'm stressed out. I'm stressed. Ugh. I wish people would stop saying I look like that girl off of Greenleaf. Because I don't look like that girl. Y'all are wilding. Hi. But yeah, I don't even know who that girl from. Do you know who that girl is from Greenleaf? Everybody's always like, you look like that girl from Greenleaf.
Girl from Greenleaf? Heck no. I never seen her.
Oh, I meant. Never mind. Thank you.
What happened? What'd you do? Oh, but you can just dump it in there.
Yeah. But yeah, y'all, we talk about today in America because I need to talk about this stuff on my channel and I haven't talked about it on my channel. So I'm gonna do a live on it on my channel because I want to. Because I want to. But yeah. So how y'all doing? How y'all feeling? I want to hear about that first. Actually, do I want to hear about that first? I don't know. Hold on. I don't know why I'd be doing stuff when I should have done it before I got on the live and then I started doing it on the live. Like pouring water, I should have been had this done. Shyla? Or is it Shayla? Shyla. If it's Shyla, that's cool. But anyway. Yeah. So when I say me, I mean we, I'm talking about me and my boyfriend. We are about to talk about pretty much all the bullshit going on. People being killed for no reason. And I honestly want to talk about how literally I feel like this is all just a like distraction. What is that?
Quarter.
What is it on it?
The bat.
What's on it? I don't know what that is.
It's a bat.
A
This
bat?
is the new 2020 quarter. Before the even thing you never knew that?
What? Y'all, we're all gonna die. Why is there a bat on the 2020 quarter? Y'all can't see it, but this is a bat. Even though it didn't come from bats. Why are they doing this? This is the shit I'm talking about.
Yeah, because what is even having the point of having a bat on the fucking quarter?
Should I make an announcement that I'm not fucking suicidal too? I'm not suicidal. And if a bitch wanna try, I'm just playing. Bring it. Clock, clock. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, for real, I'm not suicidal. So if I end up missing, they killed my black ass. Cause I'm about to talk about Pizzagate. I'm scared. They're gonna be like, go get her, go get her. Has anybody heard of Pizzagate? I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. No, seriously, has anybody heard of Pizzagate? Oh, hi, Devon. So yeah, I think that all of this stuff, yeah, all of this, what do you call that? All this, these killings, yeah, all these killings, all these lynchings. People are lynching people. People are lynching people in 2020. We got bats on quarters. All this stuff to me, I think is obviously really sad, but it's also a distraction for the stuff that's happening, such as 5G, such as Pizzagate, such as Obamagate. What's that dude's name that had all that stuff on his computer? Him. All these people. I'm pretty sure y'all haven't even heard that there was a whole bunch of African kids that got found on a plane. Yeah, and they're about to steal them and take them to Great Britain. Or there was the British that took them, and it was a whole bunch of little African children that they had, but they're not talking about stuff like that.
Yeah, they don't talk about Bill Gates anymore.
Yeah, exactly. All these the viruses, stuff like that. Excuse me.
The only thing they've talked about is the NBA coming back.
Exactly. Why are we talking about that? I want to know why Hillary is having trials. Tell me why Oprah is on house arrest. I want to know that stuff.
Then we'll say
They're sex trafficking children.
why Hillary Clinton had a trial. But I know she had it the other day.
Right. But nobody will say that. But I want to know if anybody in this out of all 80 y'all, have any of y'all protested? Honestly, I'm sick of hearing about this stuff. Are you sick of
It's
hearing?
well, because it's been nonstop for what 2-3 weeks, and I just feel like nothing has changed.
Yeah, all we're getting is street names and street tattoos. What do they call street tattoos?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like where how they're writing Black Lives Matter on the street. Like nothing has happened.
Yeah, it's kind of like what we said, like at the end of Queen and Slim, that it was terrible. It was like just a mural, and then nothing happens.
That's the thing. Ooh, I'm about to drop everything. So somebody said, we live in a society where we could send people to the moon, but cops can't figure out that killing black people is. But that's the thing. It's not. They know that it's not right. Like, and I feel like people. That's what I wanted to say. I want people to stop explaining this to people. As black people, we should not be explaining to other. We should not be explaining to racist people why racism is bad and why killing people is bad, because they know. Trust me, they know. They know, because I guarantee you, if it was their auntie, their husband, their uncle, their brother, they wouldn't. I mean, it would be silent. It wouldn't be silent, but it definitely wouldn't be silent. They'd be with pitchforks. We need haircuts and justice.
Yeah.
That's how it would be if they were like that.
Yeah, an 8-year-old knows all this is wrong.
6-year-olds know that this stuff is wrong. So they know that it's wrong. They know it's bad. But I feel like they're low-key trying to exterminate black people, if you really ask me. And that's tough. That's what it sounds like to me.
Well, it's always in the news and stuff. If not, then it's at least to try to scare.
Yeah, exactly. I was about to say that.
Uncomfortable, make depressed.
Exactly. Psychological, too.
Yeah, like there's also people that are committing suicide at a high rate, and just everything. It's just terrible.
Thank you. I feel like people are trying to do that. They're trying to do the psychological thing too. So now when you see cops, because it's not all cops. I hope y'all know that. And I'm not saying there's a few bad cops. I'm not saying it like that. What I'm saying is there are people that are actually put in these positions to kill off black people. That's their sole thing to do. To start riots. To start things like this. It's a whole plan, y'all. And I sound crazy. I feel like when I talk like this, I sound so crazy. But it's like I know that like I've already done the research on this stuff, and you see it. Like you see that these people are doing it. So I know I'm not crazy. But
you also know when you say something on Facebook or post, and people will argue and say that's not
true. That's not true. But I'm like, bitch, I saw it. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah. But anyway, yeah, there's that. There's like the whole like, I don't know. I think they put it out so much so that people think every cop. So now when you get stopped, now you're starting to act weird. And this dude, he's like, yo, I'm not even a part of that. But he doesn't realize that his coworker was specifically put to be there to kill off black people.
Yeah, it's just like with the George Floyd situation. The younger cops, if it was just them, that whole thing might not happen.
Exactly.
But that one cop, and they just stand there, don't do nothing about it, and it's over.
Yeah,
that
exactly.
Chauvin guy.
Yeah. I feel like this is like podcast style. We need a podcast.
That's what you always say. Yeah, we need to just take the audio from this and upload it.
You can do that?
Yeah, for sure.
Oh, I didn't know I could do that.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do that. And then, I don't know if anybody also, there's, I want to kind of, I don't know if the people that I know, it's just, who is the cat with the mustache?
Did you read that?
No, you're not reaching. That's the thing. I'm telling you, I don't know if you've seen the videos, but there are videos that have not only just by them doing, like, using, what is it, force? What kind of force is it? Not the bullets and the gas. Bullets, yeah, it's not lethal force. What is that called? I don't know, but y'all know what I mean. They're doing that, obviously, and these people aren't, these people are peaceful protesters, and they're doing this stuff on, why Sorry.
Oh, is it freezing?
No, it's. I can read text messages.
Okay,
Anyway.
yeah, you're freezing on my thing. That's all.
But yeah, it's not riots. Or no. They are starting riots and stuff like that, but they're also starting the looting. They're setting buildings on fire. Like I've seen them busting out windows and then about to start fires. Like these aren't like I'm not saying that black people are dumb. I'm not saying black people don't know how to start fires, but I'm saying that these are fires that have been professionally started, not just somebody threw a bottle of it's not just normal domestic normal people stuff. This stuff is actual professional grade type shit. That's the thing. So you're not crazy. I've seen it. I've seen this stuff. That's what I'm saying. I feel like I get really hype too when I talk about this because I'm like,
it's a thing that you can't.
It's
have no
exactly, and nobody like. I feel like nobody. Everybody's like, no, maybe you can't prove it. But I'm like, what are you talking about? If I slapped you in the face, you know I slapped you in the face. Does your mom have to say, well, where's the proof that she slapped you? You like, bitch, I'm the one that got slapped in the face. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Especially with the excessive force, because they showed it right on TV when Trump wanted to go take a picture in front of that church.
Exactly.
So peaceful.
Pushing old people over. These people
and...
don't care, and these people cannot be human. That's a conspiracy. That's not real. don't think that I'm saying these people aren't human, but I honestly think that the hate for humans in these other humans has to mean that they can't be human. Like you cannot be a human being with this much hate for other human beings. That's weird.
Well, jealousy is also.
But I don't even think that much jealousy because they're even hurting their own people. Like there's a bunch of white people that are out there. You saw a little kid that got pelted with the thing.
Yeah, I seen this video the other day. This
and they're doing it to their own people.
She was like 8 years old and she was at the protest. They pepper sprayed her.
An 8-year-old?
Yeah, she was like screaming. She like looked like it was crazy. They're trying to get milk on her face.
Yeah, this stuff is crazy.
Yeah,
exactly. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, sorry, me and you both read it at the same time. But yeah, that's how I feel. Like I couldn't go home if I did that naturally. Just me walking out there, push an old man, and just keep on going.
Yeah.
I would think about that.
Right.
And that's why I'm saying these people can't be human because you don't have either they're not human, and this is just me being weird. I'm gonna say either they're not human, or I'm gonna say they just don't have the same kind of soul. You know what we're about to do here? No, because too much stuff. Sorry. Yeah, too much stuff was coming in. Too many things. But yeah. I think these people I honestly think these people have to be soulless. You can't have a soul. I feel like the soul is like where where your conscience comes in. If you don't got that, how?
And also, like, the thing that is the most maddening about all that is, like, that clearly happened in front of cameras, right?
Mm-hmm. And nobody does anything.
Anywhere. Not only do they not do anything, but there are a bunch of people that are supposed to help people. They're all cops, so they're supposed to help people. They just walk right past them. But then Trump comes on TV and says, oh, that man clearly overreacted when he fell. And stuff like his head was bleeding all over the place. And you're watching it, and they're going to tell you, this person overreacted, and people that support him are gonna say they overreacted.
Mm-hmm. Like they have no sense.
Like they're just, you see something, and they're trying to tell you that you didn't, like right in your face, like almost trying to make you feel crazy. That's the worst.
That's
part
what
of
I'm saying.
That's the worst part of the.
Like this whole thing, they make you feel crazy. And it's like, how am I crazy and y'all the ones doing this stuff? I just don't.
And that's the worst part.
Yeah, the whole thing is, and that's why I'm saying I think it's also a psychological attack. So when people think that they are fucking crazy, and you're not, which is why I'm trying to make it a point that if anybody feels like you're not crazy, the stuff is actually wrong, and it is psychological operations. It is viruses are being put out on purpose. Vaccines do have chips in them. Like this stuff is not. And what was I about to say? Those people that are saying like the whole Simpsons is prediction. It's not predicting anything because there's a whole card game, a New World Order card game. They're saying the stuff that is just on there. Thank you. They're just saying the stuff that's on the card game, so all of the stuff is eventually gonna happen. The stuff is actually out there. But my whole point to this whole thing is two things. I wanted to talk about the whole George Floyd thing. Yes, that's wrong. Justice for him, because I don't want my channel to not have anything like this on it. So they're like, yo, does she even?
Yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
like speak up. So, that, and I hope y'all know I at least I hope y'all know I'm pro-black, but pro-black woman. So I really, really, really do stand for the black women that are also dying. I'm not saying I don't stand for the black men, but I think that black women.
But you want to shed a light because they
Yeah,
don't get
because
any
we
light at all.
like, yeah, you don't hear too much about black women. We're not only are we dying from police brutality, we're dying from our own black men, we're dying from the lack of protection from our own black men, we're dying from medical things, miss everything, or miss everything, medical mismanagement. We are dying from all types of things, and nobody's saying anything about it. And I don't that's something I truly don't understand. Sorry, I'm gonna need exactly, the black women that are dying are not given the same energy at all. Like, and then y'all, oh my goodness. So I was in this group, right, talking about Breonna Taylor, right? And I do know that there are other women that have died after her, so I'm not just saying her, but I was specifically talking about Breonna Taylor, and I was like, hashtag say her name. And even a black girl said, she was like, yeah, well, this isn't a thing against, or this isn't a conversation about who, like a conversation about who has it worse or whatever. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, but right now I'm talking about black women. I'm not talking about black men. I'm talking about black women. And she's like, oh, well, all black people matter. I was like, you just all lives matter black women as a black woman. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Like, I did. Like, and she's like, no, I'm just saying that it's all black lives. I'm not just gonna say black women. Well, why not? Right now we're talking about black women. That annoyed the hell out of me. Whew. Because black women, that's my thing. Because I am a black woman, which it should be. As a Mexican man, he should be caring about Mexican men if they are if they're being victimized. He should be worried about that over black women, because that is what he is. So don't try to come at me and say like, oh, well, everybody, because no, I'm a black woman, so therefore I'm going to stand for black women, period.
Well, especially when it's like more shedding light because nobody talks about it. Like Breonna Taylor got like 1/10 the attention as George Floyd. You know, I know we have the video,
and
George
it's
Floyd,
just
so it makes the of course makes that the top story.
Right, but I mean, there's still like there was not this much energy towards Sandra Bland, and that was
to me
right there
the most insane thing ever.
What is AC? What is ACAB?
I was wondering that myself.
What is ACAB? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. And that's another. Thank you. These black men, and I'm not saying you have to date black women as black men. That's not what I'm saying. But what I am saying is you do have to respect them. And what I am going to say is you do have to. Let me ask you, as a man in general, if you see a man hitting a woman that you don't know, are you gonna at least kind of do some sort of intervention?
Yeah,
you're not just gonna let her get beat the fuck up, right?
You feel a need to intervene. You know.
I don't think black men have that. Unless for black women, they will If it's a white woman, oh no, stop. If it's a Latin woman, oh no, Chinese, oh no, stop. They will not do that for black women. And that's so weird because then when you die from police brutality, then it's black women that are standing up there fighting you, getting tear gas, getting pelted with bullets, all this stuff, and then we get our little praise, and then you go back to what it was. So it's at a certain point, it's kind of, I feel like, okay, well, let her do that. Like, and you didn't see his wife out there, his fiance, whoever. You did not see her out there doing nothing. Oh, all cops are bastards is what AC. Oh, okay, okay. I get you. I get you. Exactly. So, at a certain point, though, it's kind of like, well, should we even be out there fighting for y'all? Like, should we be fighting for black men? Or should we just be chilling?
Well, you kind of feel like you have to because eventually your children, you're going to have sons and stuff like that. Because it's not about the individual person. It's a bigger effort than that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want that to happen to your son, if you don't want that to
well,
happen
no.
Yeah.
And when people say, oh, you don't want it to happen to your son, you don't want to have... Okay, I will protect my son. Random black man down the street who will not protect me. And I'll teach my son, protect other black women. Duh. Like, so...
Well, there needs to be more of that.
Right. But, I mean, right. And I don't know. I just don't know. I don't get it. Because a part of me feels like we should not be out there marching for them. Especially because them people that they put above us don't be out there marching for them.
Yeah, that was a little bit, not even a little bit, that was a lot. That's what we said is when you watch the protests and so many people that don't even know George Floyd are willing to go to jail and be shot by these rubber bullets and stuff like
Exactly.
that. And your fiance's at the house saying, he wouldn't have wanted this. Like,
exactly. He wouldn't have wanted
people are
this.
putting their
so
freedom,
what would
their
he
bodies,
have wanted?
their health, everything on the line. And
that's what I'm saying. And then there was
that
that one black girl. I do not know her. All I know is her name was Toyin Salud. I don't know her how to pronounce her name, but she was out there protesting. She's 19. Was out there protesting and then ends up getting raped by a black man. Really, and then killed. She actually got killed. But I don't know who it was by, huh?
Is she in Florida?
I think so. I don't know. I looked at it on Chrissy's channel. Whoever said about the Chrissy's channel, I did look at that shit. How exactly, and that's all that happens. We do just get used by black men, and then at the end it's just like bye. But you know how I feel about. I think black. Okay, y'all. This is my theory. Listen to my theory. Hear me out. I think black women are the first people on earth, okay? Because if being a male is a genetic mutation, and also being black, we know that black people were the first people here on earth, then it only makes sense that a black woman was the first person here on earth. So I don't understand how y'all fucking with gods and fucking up. I don't get it. Is that maybe that's why they're trying to kill us? This is me going off, but you know.
Yeah, no, definitely. Like I said before, a lot of jealousy, a lot of.
But what is there to be jealous of? We don't have too much of anything, but we sure do make a whole lot of something out of nothing. I will say that. But I don't get it. Hi, Tasha. Tasha's on my.
I mean, we laugh all the time about how like people are like, you're better than me. You think you're better than me? So I think deep down, like when I say jealousy, I think certain people just feel like certain people are better than them, and that's their own insecurities. You don't even have to do nothing. Do you know what I'm saying?
All the way to just freaking genocide, though. She got killed by the same black man who molested her, and she was from Florida, and she was also African, and she was homeless and had an abusive family. The people who go to the protest just start riots. Don't actually care about. Exactly. The people who are there. Also, no, I saw somebody who was actually paid. There's actual people, government workers, agents, whatever, that are actually being paid to, or that are paying people to start these riots.
Mm-hmm.
You saw? Didn't you see it? Didn't you see that? I saw that on a thingy. It was like it was, yeah, I saw that. I didn't show you, but yeah. Anyway, there's a dude that was actually paying people to riot. That's so crazy. I don't know where I'm at. I don't know how I got here. Like, this shit's weird. They don't care. Yeah, they don't care about black lives. Nothing. And then black people also don't care about black lives because they don't care about black women. Even some black women don't care about black women. Because it's quick, and that's, I feel like, is a different conversation for a different kind of day.
Yeah, we're kind of cramming a lot into it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say a little bit, because I feel like it's quick for another black woman to say, oh well, I don't like her because this. Oh well, I'm not gonna buy this because of that. Oh well, she's not this because of that. So
well, like we seen earlier on that TikTok, when those dudes were at the protest with BLM shirts, but then threw that black woman in the trash can.
Exactly. How you got a Black Lives Matter shirt on, but then you throw a black woman in the garbage. I saw, I think, 3 or 4 black men throw a whole black woman in a garbage with Black Lives Matter shirts on. How? Y'all, this is tough. This is a lot of stuff. I wish, yeah, I honestly, you know that one thing that you showed me where that girl that had the Costa Rica thing, and then like she only allowed black women to go to the Costa Rica event. I think I want to do that. Y'all, I'm moving to Belize. I don't know where I'm moving. I'm moving somewhere out of the United States, and then I'm gonna have a resort where only black women can go.
Yeah, I forgot what it was. It's like a.
And if you're mad because you're not a black woman and you can't go, then you know exactly how we feel. So, oh well. What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was on, but yeah, it was like in Costa Rica, and I think it was just a black woman healing retreat or something like that.
Yeah, like a healing retreat, where it's just black women.
And like it's the safest space.
And I hate to say it too, like this, but mixed women can't go to my stuff either because you're not black. I'm talking black, okay? Like, for real, like me black, like black mom, black dad. Period. That's it. Let my color show today. Like, I want us all to be on the same understanding. Not oh well, I never had that where somebody didn't like my 4C hair. No, I want that kinky, that nappy, that fro. You can't say Black Lives Matter and be sexist, homophobic, transphobic. So, like, you can't say Black Lives Matter, but not. That's very true. Side of a freezer of a grocery store. Excuse me, what is going on? But yeah, you are very right. You can't be, yeah, I saw the skateboard thing. Exactly, I saw the skateboard thing, and that's what kind of set this whole tone for the video, or for this live, because what? Why did you hit her with a skateboard? Like, because she doesn't want to talk to you?
It's crazy. I don't even have an answer, like, of why somebody would do that.
And then the people recording it, sitting there, ha ha ha, hee hee hee, ha ha ha, hee hee. What? And honestly, if you ask me, it's because that boy was not afraid that she had a dad that was gonna come whoop his ass.
Yeah, that's the other thing. There's a lot of things I see, and I'm like, because I even seen that video where that girl was walking away in school, and then that dude just smacked her in the back of the, like on the side of her face, like he's like, went around the side of her face and hit her, and instantly she goes to get on the phone. I'm like, don't you got brothers or dads?
Yeah,
like,
somebody
should come down there but nobody's coming down there to help.
Nobody's helping. friends, bystanders, nobody. Yes. Yes. She said black women need to stop being race loyal. That is very true. And that doesn't go to say, oh, all black men are trash, but it goes to say whoever in this world at this point is truly protecting you, go with that person. Because what are you gonna be sitting up here in America being unprotected for? Exactly. Yeah. This stuff is crazy. It's crazy. But I think that, yeah, it's mainly because they're not afraid. Nobody's going to come. There's no police that's going to come find you. There's no brother. There's no uncle. There's no
And it's just
family
posted
that's
put
going to
out
come.
there, like, you
Exactly.
think
Nobody's coming to beat that ass. This video is not going to get monetized, and that's fine. I said what I said. I think that's why a lot of people, like, I mean, like, for me personally, my father was coming, so I wasn't hit by no boys. My father was coming, and they knew that my father, like, even just having a dad present, I think that people, it sets a different tone.
Right.
Like, might not be able to do no more.
Right.
Her father be at the game,
and at least give somebody something to think about.
right? Before you do some crazy stuff, or like even a brother at the same school.
Well, yeah, I think everybody deserves a shot at happiness and just a comfortable, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Peaceful, good existence.
Should we talk about it?
What?
How a coworker told me, "Oh, well, Blessing, you can't start a movement. You can't start a movement because your boyfriend isn't black. You live in or it's a broken home, so you couldn't start a Black Lives anything or mattering or a Black femininity anything because my household is broken because I'm not dating a black man." Excuse me? Like, what? Do you forget I'm black? What is that? What? Sis, she did not. Girl, she did. I was looking at her like, so you're not invited. Like, so you can't go. But, no, but yes, she did. And that was just crazy. That's, what? So I should be in a household, and I'm not saying all black men are like this, but what I'm saying is I should be more so with a black man that you do this, you do that. It's not right in the household just for look, aesthetically pleasing to other people's eyes. Girl, bye. Exactly. There's always a swirl black man talking about, oh, I care about my people and I care about this and I care about that. How? If we're going by her logic. And a lot of them don't, though. That's the thing. Because a lot of them say, oh, yeah, I care about black women. I care about black women. Da, da, da. And then as soon as somebody says something left to them, now we're bulldogs. Now we're black and ashy and nappy-headed. Y'all, this is a lot of stuff to even this is a lot of stuff to talk about. And I'm sick of, and this is nothing, I'm sick of just talking about it. Like, I want people to, like, actually, okay, cool, like, exit, like, you know what, exit stage left, black women, we all go this way. I wish we could just all go on an island and say, fuck all y'all. No offense to you. But you know what I mean? Like, yeah. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I wish we'd just be like, And if you want to come to our island, you could, like, you have to have psychological testing and a full application and a board fucking meeting before you can come to the island. Like, I'm so sick of this. I just would rather strive by myself. Do you know something I learned? I have to tell you something that I learned, but I don't think you should start a movement because you're always on the face of the movement. It's like, Exactly. So it's like, do you see the point? Like, I wasn't even starting a movement or anything. I was mainly kind of talking about my YouTube channel about how I like talk to specifically to Black women, Black little girls, all that. Um, that's mainly what my channel is for. I'm not excluding anybody, but this is what it's mainly for. And that's what I was talking about. And then that's why that came up. But that's true too. If you even want to start a movement, at this point, we're always the face of a goddamn movement. We're always the face of the struggle. We're always the face of a relationship struggle. Oh, you have to go through the struggle before you get all the riches.
The front line of everything.
We're all going to an island, period. Who's with me? But no, what was I about to say?
This thing's kind of like far behind. That's why I think the.
Oh yeah.
Get through it,
No, but
I felt that grunt.
literally, that's how I feel. It's like, and then that's the other thing is that's the only like that. Me and her, that girl that felt my grunt, we have a connection even online because she feels that grunt. You in the same room and live with me, and you don't even comprehend the grunt that just came out of my body because I'm angry. But anyway, you remember how I told you that Black women were able to have babies by themselves? We were able to procreate because we had the prokaryotic cell and all that good stuff, right? I found out that even today, you could take stem cells or the what is it called? Bone marrow in your you could take bone marrow from us and we could pretty much procreate within ourselves. So we don't need you guys. Not you guys, but you know what I mean. We don't need all these people here. We could literally, and it would only be girls because there wouldn't be a Y chromosome. So we could fucking redo this whole thing. I'm so serious. We could just restart the world. We could restart the world, guys. Yo, I know. That's why I started this off. I don't know if you were here in the morning. I don't know if you were here in the beginning of this. That's why I said I was about to die because nobody's gonna agree with me. And what I'm saying is factual. You could look it up, sis. Girl, it don't even gotta be lesbian. Like it does. We don't even have to be lesbian. You can literally procreate within yourself. And for people who don't care, hold up. Try me. I got that Glock on me. But yeah, there's a lot of people that won't agree with what I'm talking about. And this is why I won't have meet and greets. Yes, the Eve gene, as far as my knowledge, is just the gene that carries every variation of a human on Earth. So we can make blue eyes, orange hair. We can make it all. But the prokaryotic cell is just we can procreate without having sex. And that's how things started in the beginning. And then mutations start to happen, such as men. They are a mutation. The X chromosome broke off at the bottom and then just became a Y chromosome, if you get what I'm saying. Therefore, now there are men. And then there's all types of other things that go in within that. But that's, like, people will not agree with that, but that is factual. Okay? Like, I'm not just spewing this out of my booty hole. I'm really saying some shit. Girl, I know. I don't be going outside though. I'd be right here. So and especially if I got a whole bunch. Girl, Amazon is my best friend. I'd be in the house.
I feel like you've trashed anybody though. You always keep saying disclaimer. Not all people are.
No, not that. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if she's talking about just people in general. We are the only ones who carry that. Carry that. We are. But I think she's saying more so talking about stuff like this, like, you know, some person that does not look like me will be pissed.
Could take anything out of context, yeah.
Not even take it out of context. You just said envy. Just be mad. Oh, they, she think. Like, you better be happy, cause y'all not naturally here, sir. You're not natural. Black men are not naturally here. Black women are the only humans that are naturally here. By the way, they found a black woman on the moon. I saw pictures of it. I've looked into it. Seems factual. Looks factual. Sounds crazy. Look up Moon Girl.
Is that?
I'm serious. It's a documentary called Moon Girl. And it's that dreaded girl. Remember I showed you the picture? It's the girl that had dread.
I never
that
had to
they
read
found
that.
on the moon.
Touch you or sleeping. I never ended up getting to read it because I was wondering where you got it at. Remember, and then after, but you fell asleep.
That's pretty much what it is, though. It's a black girl on the moon, and she had dreads. And plus, Naya, girl, if they kill me, I'm coming back and I'm haunting everybody. Do you hear me? I'm haunting everybody. I'm gonna be the ancestor everybody want to call. Then be like, yo, blessing, blessing. I'm be like, what you need? What you need? I'm gonna be the Astro Realm type. What you need? I got you. What you need? I got you. Oh, you want me to go? Okay, cool, cool. So that'd be the worst thing they could ever do is kill me because I am coming back with wrath. I'm gonna be so mad. I've said a lot, y'all. I think my steam has.
Do you want to bring some
Window.
happy in?
Yeah. Sure. What? You have something? I want a podcast.
You want a podcast so you can just talk about it like this?
Yeah, this is cool.
Yeah, we could do it on, what's that called? Anchor.
What's Anchor? Would y'all listen to my podcast?
It's just a forum where, like...
Exactly. Let's just cancel 2020.
I wouldn't...
I'm canceling every year until black women get protection. I'm not showing up to any of these other years.
Yeah, it's like, each month, it's like, what's going to happen the next month? What's going to happen in July?
My birthday, y'all. I'm turning 25 in July 22nd. Cancer, what's up? I'm glad you are with a non-black man who understands black issues and doesn't get offended. That's what I'm saying, girl. You have no idea. Because sometimes I be mad and I be on like 10. And then I be saying all kinds of stuff. And I'm glad that he does not take it like offensive. Like, you have no idea. I'd be going all the way in, and because I'm upset, but I'm glad that he understands that that feeling. You understand, but not as much.
I can't feel what you feel, so I can't like understand like that completely. But I get to see everything that you go through.
Right.
Like, I get to see when we're at the store, and then people are like nonstop asking you questions, like, "Can I help you? Can I help you?" Or like this, or you know what I mean, the way that somebody treats you different than somebody else, or you know what I mean, just at work. The things that, you know what I mean, that may, you know what I mean, happen. I didn't want to get too much into work, but yeah, things that happen at work or whatever, and you're telling me about it. It's just totally different experience than everybody else, you know what I mean, than everybody else that I see, and I'm like...
Yeah, sometimes he be dead ass confused. Like, people like, how did they... I'd be like, look, it's probably because I'm black. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. It is what it is.
Look at Devin. He is supported like a mother.
I know. I was gonna say, is he even from here? He's from Georgia, I think that's what he said. But yeah, I'm glad that you do understand, because if
I would be blind to not, you know what I mean? Like I said, if you see it, you just...
But and then not get offended. They added the part. She definitely added the part to not get offended into it. Y'all cute. Y'all cute.
But yeah, I don't get why anybody would. But like again, going back to if you see it, like there's just no way you can because it's just everything.
But
that
you know
you're
how
going through.
some people, like we even just saw it on Insecure when they're like, "Oh, it's just a conversation, and it's okay." And like, whoa, do you really think that she did it because you were black? Like you actually like, yes, most likely that happened
Yeah.
because she's black. Like, because
Well, because we talk about these things, and we know that 99% of the things that have happened since this country started was because people were black. Like
exactly. So how do you not?
Yeah,
so how
that
are you
should be
gonna
the number one
say?
thing you do go to? And you should work your way
Exactly.
down from that. People think that you should work your way up to
No.
because like no, you should work your way down from that because that's the way everything has been since the beginning of this whole country.
Mm-hmm. Like it was
So
founded on
it was
because
founded
they
on
were
that.
black. So how do you think
Yes.
that
So
in
that's
2020
the number one
it's not
thing you
because
look
we're
for
black?
is what everything started from.
Exactly. 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 Yes, yes. There are people, or there are a lot of interracial couples, and those are the interracial couples that I don't think that you should be in. Um, Even as far as if we're gonna talk about like how I was talking about the origin of people, even just me saying, oh, well, we would be the original people. Black women would be the original people, and y'all would just be mutations. He doesn't get offended by that. Like fuck, I'm just a mutation. Like I feel like there are people who really will get offended and be like, no, we're all equal people, and it's like, but we're fucking not.
Yeah. Well, if you're just more like if you think with your head rather than like your ego,
Emotions.
yeah.
Yeah.
Then your
Get
ego,
you an Aquarius. I don't care. Get you an Aquarius. If any of y'all are Aquarius up in here, get you an Aquarius because they be understanding.
There's so much factual evidence towards every. You know what I mean? Like.
Mm-hmm. Also, it could be some people just don't know how to explain it. Like when, like, they'll just up and be like, "Look, you're a Neanderthal," and they're like, "Whoa,
Yeah.
relax."
No,
You know, like what?
Delivery is key for a lot of things. And
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things that go into it.
Yeah, I think that too.
For sure, 1000%.
Yes. Yeah. So swirling, definitely, you do have to come out with some good stuff. I mean, with some right words to say things. No. How could you get offended over white privilege? What part where I actually had a friend who I had explained white privilege. Well, I didn't explain white privilege to her, but I explained, oh my gosh, I explained something that I actually went through at Ross. Let me quickly summarize it. We were at Ross. Lady had my bag, like, I don't know if you guys know like the Ross things, but like my bag was right here, so I could just go pick it up, right? Homegirl literally picked it up, walked to the end of the desk and set it down on the floor. And I was like, why did you do that? But yeah, homegirl didn't know really what white privilege was, and she's like, no, I had to work for everything that I had too. I had to work for everything that I have too.
Who are you talking about?
You know who I'm talking about. Mm-hmm.
Oh.
But yeah, so they're like, I had to work for everything too, and I like to say I don't like to, hey Tahari, I don't like to explain stuff to people, but at some point it kind of, sometimes you might, if the person is actually willing to listen. Once you realize that they're not willing to listen, goodbye.
Yeah, totally.
Right. But sometimes it just is just a misunderstanding, because she thought white privilege was, I don't have to work for anything. And I'm like, no, white privilege could just be, oh, this lady handed you your bag and didn't put it on the floor. Or this lady, you're not getting followed around in stores. You have when you say something in the medical, like when you're having your baby and you're talking about pain, or when you go to the doctor and you're talking about pain, they don't think that you're just the toughest person on earth and you don't need any pain medicine. And then they actually take what you're saying into consideration and deal with it. What is he doing?
Flapping his thing.
Oh. When you're saying, like, I heard about this lady on TikTok, she just did a quick little video. She was like, I was saying that my head hurt really bad when I was having my baby, and then nobody oh, you'll be fine, you'll be fine, and turns out she had an aneurysm. Like, how do you? I feel like white privilege would be, oh, my head hurts. Oh my God, let's look and see what's going on in her head. Okay. Oh my God, she's having an aneurysm. And then like, now you figure out way earlier than somebody just completely dismissing you. I know y'all understand this, but my main point to this was explain to the people that you should be explaining to. And I don't understand how homeboy got offended by white privilege. I remember Rossi asked my mom for her ID. Why would you need an ID to shop? Sometimes, and I'm not giving no excuses. He said some shit like we need to call it white. What? If your thingy on the back isn't signed, I'm gonna say this because I am black and I do feel what you're saying. If it's not signed on the back, some people will ask for your ID. However, I do not think that a whole bunch of white people are being asked for their ID when the back is not signed. So it goes kind of both ways. I get what you're talking
from
about.
That comment, it sounds like they just asked her to show her as soon as she was walking in, because it didn't say when she was playing.
Oh, just to walk in?
It said to shop. It says, why do you need
What?
an ID to shop? It didn't say to buy the stuff. It said to shop.
I would have said, where's your manager? And then write it down right here. I'm gonna start carrying a notepad. I'm gonna start being like, what's the rule? Okay, write that down right here. And I'm about to start suing everybody.
I don't think my comments are updated. But you read the rest of the
I don't have any more water. Y'all, if y'all saw this cup on my thingy, I love this cup, y'all. This cup is... hold on. I still have a little bit of water here. Girl, that's what my dad did. Another story. My dad, okay, so y'all know, I'm from Minnesota. So my dad was building the Mall of America, right? And they used to call because my dad is really, really, really dark. So they used to call my dad Dark Vader, not Darth Vader, Dark Vader. And they would call him out of his name, all that type of stuff, right? Because it was obviously back in the day. My dad's like 64. That man is old. But they used to do all that, right? My dad straight sued them. Henny sued them. Elevator company sued. So it's in my blood. I'm gonna start suing everybody. What? Huh? What? I need a team of lawyers. I don't know why I said that hard. Naya, it's Becoming Blessing Braley. It's the same thing as my YouTube. Oh, Glow, where you from? Where are you from? Are you from Minneapolis? I was born in Minneapolis, but I lived in St. Paul. No, my dad sued because the Mall of America is like the biggest mall in America, right? So my dad sued the elevator company that he worked for when he was installing the elevators in that place because they kept on calling him out of his name and calling him a derogatory term. So he sued them. Yeah. Go, Dad. Okay. Sis from St. Paul. St. Paul in the house. Hey. Yeah, girl, I'm coming back. I'm coming back. I'm going back to visit. And I swear, they did? Or they are. Girl, I swear, I know you know about JJ's Chicken and Fish. If they burnt down my chicken and fish, I swear I'm going to be so mad. That's the best. Because there's nowhere. Like, I heard it's in Chicago and in Las Vegas, but I don't care. I'm not going there. I want that place to be there when I get there, and I want that chicken.
That was my favorite meal I've ever eaten.
That was the best.
We went to Crave, and it wasn't Crave. As good as Crave was, didn't.
It wasn't.
Catfish.
It wasn't as good.
That catfish was the most amazing thing I ever.
She said no, they didn't. Just ordered JJ's last week. Good, because look, that is the best stuff ever. No, my dad is What is auto? She be coming with all the abbreviations. I do not. I know dark skin. Something man. My dad's just a black He's not African. He's just black. We black. I mean, obviously, you know, we come from, but we black. Yeah, JJ's is bomb.
Yeah,
I cannot wait.
That was one of my favorite.
I'm bringing it back on the plane. They'll be like, "Oh, excuse me, what is this? What is?" I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
That's 100 fish.
That's 100 pieces of fish.
Catfish.
But yeah, okay. I feel good now, and I feel like for all the subscribers that are watching right now, I feel like y'all got to know me on a different level. Cause usually I'm like yee ha 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 yee, but I don't ever really get into like like
this kind of stuff.
Honey, I'm black. You know what I mean? Like I don't get into that.
Well, that's because YouTube and jobs, everything. It's people. Yeah, like she was saying. You know what I mean?
True. Because people will try to come at you. People on your job will try to come at you. All that. And be like, oh, well, you said, but was I wrong? Did I lie? Like, did I lie?
The one good thing I say that, like I said, I've seen on with all this stuff that's coming up is like everything that has happened. Now they're starting to promote black stuff more. Because, like, even like I said, we went on Etsy, we seen, like, there's the black owners page.
I'm glad you said that, y'all.
Netflix has, like, their, or not Netflix, Prime has the Black Lives Matter thing. Yeah, so it's like.
I do agree with that, and I do think that it's a good way to show allies. But I also think that companies are going to do whatever companies need to do to make money. So.
Right.
But you could also lose money that way, too.
That's the thing that's propping up black-owned companies.
Right, so
that's
good.
That's
but,
a big thing.
Right, but I was thinking like for Prime, if you have all of these
Nike
black movies,
yeah,
now you're having. But if you think about it, the people who do not support black people could also be like, oh, I don't want to put that profiting off of our pain. They're like they could be like oh, I don't want to. I'm not going to support Nike anymore because they support black lives. How dare they support a human?
Well, Nike, anyways, when they did the Colin Kaepernick, what's it called? Like his whole rollout. What? I forgot what that's called. When they did the Kaepernick thing, they did that, and then somebody found out that they ended up donating though to like some big Republican thing after. So it was like.
Not only I'm glad that you said that too. This is my last thing, y'all. I'm sick of this whole little bullying thing that we're doing with like companies. Like, well, like at first I was down with the pull up or shut up thing. Like at first I was like, yeah, I want to know. Like, let me know how many black people you got in this company, how many black people you got in this, that, da da da. At first I was thinking that. And as far as like darker shades and makeup and stuff like that. Now I feel like, look, I don't have a problem buying Fenty everything. Completely Fenty. As soon as I finish whatever is over here because I bought it, if you don't have black people in your stuff, I'm not purchasing from you. Like, I don't care about pulling up. I don't care if you even end up getting shades that are darker shades or even putting more black people. I'm still not going to support you because you didn't do it before. So since you didn't do it before, it lets me know that you didn't want to do it. AKA Tarte. I will never work with Tarte. Y'all will never see me saying, ooh, this is a Tarte palette that I just bought and I love it, because they don't have a bunch of black people stuff on there. I'm not doing that. Good night. But yeah, I'm not doing that. You're not gonna catch me talking about companies that I know that don't in the. Honestly, I might just only find black people stuff. Minted, Fenty.
Well, that's what I was saying about the Etsy thing, because
now you can buy from black people.
But it's even after they're done with the fad, you'll remember who they are. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You'll be able to put it in your favorites. People will be able to see who they are, you know what I mean? And they'll be able to get bigger while this is happening, and it be able to be available.
Ooh, girl. I like Naya. Me and Naya need to be friends. By the way, you guys can buy this Oh, Uganda. What? Anyway, y'all could buy this lip gloss on my Etsy shop. Anyway, what was I just thinking? Oh no, she said colorism. Colorism between here and Minnesota.
Colorism, not racism, colorism.
Yeah. I feel like they're equal now because they're equal, but I didn't know of colorism and things like that, and like how bad racism was really, and I didn't know what I was looking out for when I was younger and living in Minnesota, and now that I'm here in Arizona, I see it because now I know what to look for, and I know what is what and when is what. You know what I'm saying?
But specifically here, I haven't heard you really talk about experiencing like colorism here, like in the thing. Like you know about it now, like happening a lot more just in general. But it's like I know racism for sure.
Right, but if I was talking about like black men, what black man here dates black women?
Oh, from what you see, I thought you meant your personal experience.
We got a whole bunch of Tiger Woods here.
I thought you meant your personal experience.
I mean, I'm not trying to date nobody, but I'm saying like the homeboy, the African man, was like, "Oh, I could never do a black woman because dark." Ugh. Like I was like, "What are you talking about?" What? But yeah, I don't know. As far as in Minnesota, colorism, I can't really remember anything because I was young and I didn't know what I was looking at, you know? So I think if I was really gonna say it though, I think colorism, as far as black men dating black women, would be worse here. Racism, if we're gonna talk about racism, I think racism, and I don't know if it's just my job. I don't know. I feel like those are equal because my job could be the reason why I feel like I experience more racism. The field that I'm in, and all the people, like there's people when I'll be calling them up and they'll be like, and
but
then
you also, because of where you work now, you have more interactions with people. You see 60,000 people a day before, like, or whatever.
right. But I worked in a hotel and I saw a lot of people there too, and a lot
Not
of those
that
people
much.
but I saw a lot of people, and I worked in the ones by the mall and stuff like that. So I've seen a lot. I see a lot of people, but a lot of those people didn't strike me as in Minnesota as racist. Here, you can tell that they don't like you. And I feel like also in Minnesota, it's very Minnesota nice, very passive aggressive, and they're kind of like, oh, that's how they are. Yeah, that's kind of my experience for that. I don't know what really. Yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. A lot of black men here are not like, oh, they are very into other people. Also, there's not a lot here though. I don't know if I just live where all the older people live, older white people live, but yeah. Yeah, that's very true. And a lot of them, like, I feel like a lot of them like feel like when they're not dating a black woman, they're like, and then they'll see you, and then they're like for like I don't know. I feel like I'm like I don't care. Like if you was I don't care. Like as long as you're not disrespecting me, I don't care. Have at I don't care. You know what I mean? Like I don't whatever you doing, do it. Because I mean at the same time I can't say, oh, they should be with a black woman when I'm not with a black man. You know what I'm saying? So like as long as I'm not out here talking about black men ain't this, black men ain't that, that's why I got me a Mexican, black man that, as long as I'm not out here full on trashing them and I will speak up when wrong is being done in my presence, nobody should care. Like, oh well. Oh well. Yeah, this was a long video.
Was it?
64 minutes, huh?
Flew by.
I know it went by really fast. I'm glad that y'all got to see me. Only one black woman there. Yeah, that's true. Exactly, and I think that black women need to stop being the come up woman. I think I'm gonna start having it I'm gonna start talking about that because black women need to stop being the come up woman. Black women, I mean, we are already the most educated in gender and color in America, or gender and race and or ethnicity, sorry, in America. So, oh well, do what y'all do. You know what I mean? But y'all, it's been 65 minutes. And at this point, I think I'm just gonna come out with a damn podcast where I'm gonna talk about all types of stuff. I think I should have a some people have, what is that thing called? I feel like I say it every time too. What is it called? It's not the podcast, it's the other thing that's like YouTube.
There's something like YouTube.
Hmm?
There's something like YouTube.
Yeah, it's the, never mind.
I can't think. I don't think it was live.
Girl, me too. That's why I said me and you need to be friends.
Oh, that's good. You like people like that.
Yeah, I like people that like to talk in the comments because I also feel like I hate when I stop talking and then I'm thinking of something else to say and then people are I feel like everybody is in the thing. Yes, Patreon. Thank you. But anyway, but I like when people are talking back so then we can actually have a conversation because I feel like people get on live and then don't listen to the people that support them and then they just start talking, so I feel like people just don't talk. And I'm just kind of going in circles right now, but I like when people talk, okay? But yes, I was gonna say a Patreon, either a Patreon or a podcast, either one. I feel like a Patreon is a little bit more exclusive, huh?
What's the difference between Patreon and YouTube, really?
They subscribe and they pay, so I feel like that paying for it, I feel like makes it more exclusive. So not just anybody can get on your stuff. By the way, follow me on the Pantheon Project. Thank you. It's on Facebook, huh?
But then will there be anybody?
I think there'll be people eventually.
I'm just saying because live right now is free. There's 11 people.
I know, but this is where everybody can look at it. I want it to be exclusive to where nobody but the people who feel me are on it. You the girl. Girl, I don't feel like people be on my stuff enough to do a Q&A. But see, that's why I be doing the that's why I do the I think I am gonna do a Q&A. I should do it on Instagram though, because they have the the little Q&A thing, like the little comment, where you pop up and swipe it. But that's why I started the Pantheon Project on Facebook, because I want people who actually fuck with me to be on that, and then I have to approve you and I could boot you if you talking wild about black folks.
What's the other one called?
But also I feel like nobody talks on the Pantheon Project and I would just be talking to myself.
What's the other one called too?
What are you talking about?
The green box one.
Oh, also on the there's a black, yay, I'm glad you said that. There's a black, it's not on this one. There's a black app. It's called Melanated People. I started another group on melanated people. Another group called Melanated Spirituality, Herbs and Magic. Yes. And I will add you on that too if anybody wants to go on that. Download Melanated People. It's black owned and it's a bunch of black folks on that app. It's just like Facebook, but it's Melanated People. However, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of non-melanated people on that, because you can't, you just make a profile and then you're on there. So.
But right now, it's just a lot.
I just want to make my own app and my own. I'm going to make an island. I'm going to buy an island. Be like, hey.
Go ahead. You got good credit.
You got good credit? That. You need a lot of money for a whole island. Can I get a sugar daddy real quick? I'm just kidding.
Cut the video.
Cut the beat. Animal Crossing. What is going on?
Is that an app?
I don't know. Also, a lot of my lives, well, a couple of my lives, they don't even come up. Like I'll try to upload them like after this.
Yeah, I guess it's a game. You get your own island in Animal Crossing.
Oh. No, I mean in real life. But
Get Sims.
a lot of my lives don't come up. I'll be talking about something too specific. If y'all feeling what I'm talking about, I'll be talking about something too specific, and then they won't even allow it to come up. Ugh, I hate it here.
This room or America or the world?
The world, the earth. Send me to Mars. I wish I would have been on the first rocket to the moon.
Shit, I don't want to be in that little container that long.
I do. I heard it takes 3 months to get to the moon. I'm willing to do it. Yeah, it would be a cookout on the moon. They'd be like, y'all smell that? Looking out in the outer space, I can see my ass. Hey. You're stupid. But yes, you guys, thank you for coming in and even conversing with me. Naya, hit me up on Instagram because I like you, girl. But yeah, that's it. Bye, y'all.